This is NDTV. And you're watching NDTV Prime. In association with Micromax. Nothing like anything.
There's no joy compared to the pride of owning a house and step-by-step designing it to be your home sweet home. Welcome to Property It's Hot with me, Vasudha Sharma. This show gives you a peek into Indian real estate's best locations and top projects. Here are this week's top stories. Mumbai's resale market up for a price correction, say experts. Serviced office spaces for startup companies evolves into a new realty segment. And an exclusive tour of fashion designer Payal Jain's Balinese-inspired home. Our top story trending this week. All reports and figures point to a dull property market in Mumbai. But the surprising factor is that there are enough takers for ready-to-move-in flats and even lived-in flats. The resale market of Mumbai has actually seen a spike in prices according to a few reports, and even selling at record premiums compared to the primary market. But how long will this continue? Nikhil Sivadas reports.
Michelle D'Souza is a cautious investor in the city's volatile realty market. For years, she's been seeking to trade up from her existing apartment. Last month, she felt the time was right and finally took the plunge in a move that has reaped excellent returns.
I sold my flat, which was 1,050 square feet. I sold that for 1,30 lakhs. And I invested in this flat, which was 1,900 square feet. I know this is going to appreciate 3 years hence. And the extra sum that I got from this sale is also making money.
Michelle is one among many making it big thanks to the city's resale market. According to data from JLL and corroborated by recent sellers, prices here are usually 15 to 20% higher than the primary market. However, over the past 3 quarters, it has been averaging at least 35 to 40% higher. So why have prices increased so dramatically? Industry experts credit it to the fact that builders have not yet increased prices for new launches and the fact that home buyers prefer ready-to-move-in projects.
The supply is so slow that I do not believe that the ready-to-move-in market will ever be challenged. The speed at which Mumbai as a region is growing, we are not able to keep up pace with the speed at which one needs to build.
New launches in areas like Mulund, Chembur, Bhandup, Ghatkopar and Kanjurmarg are now selling at least a 35% discount to resale properties in the same area, with a similar trend emerging in the western suburbs, specifically the Andheri-Borivali belt. This variation in pricing has seen smart investors exiting from the existing units and using the premium to invest in new launch properties.
So we've actually sold very recently, 2 months back around March, a property for 17,000. Moved this client to Kandivali Lokhandwala, which was like 3 kilometers from this place, at 11,000 rupees a square feet. So, and not only was he able to buy a bigger apartment, we managed to give him 2 apartments for the price of 1.
However, experts warn that this trend may not last much longer. They claim that transactions in the resale market have been drying up, with home buyers staying away from resale properties that have now become unaffordable.
When these premiums increase, when these premiums go from 20 to 40%, this is really clear indication that resale market is overheated. If it is overheated and there are transactions happening, then we are comfortable. If it is overheated and no transactions happening, that is a clear case of correction in happening.
This, coupled with the availability of cheaper units in the market in the form of new launches, has experts convinced that the resale market is headed for a price correction.
The primary and the secondary market will never be able to equate, but yes, the 40-50% differential that we see in pricing is narrowing down already. I am looking at a range of 20 to 30%. I mean, it would be foolish for anyone to pay anything more than 20% differential to a similar property in a similar location.
So if you are looking to be a smart investor, then now is the time to divest from your existing holdings and invest smartly in new launches. But you better hurry, because if experts are right, then prices will soon correct in the next couple of quarters. From Mumbai, Nikhil Shivdas, NDTV.
Okay, Mumbai's resale price is set to correct in a few quarters. Smart investors, make your moves now. Now, a recent study has revealed that India has one of the largest numbers of entrepreneurs, and that's why serviced office spaces has become a growing segment in the office space market. Jude Sanit tells you how this concept has evolved over time.
At his cozy little office in Chennai, Dinesh Raghav keeps an eye on the workings of Xerox India. It's been close to 7 years now since his company rented out these workspaces. A suite of office rooms that are fast becoming the big innovation in today's office space market. And that's the emergence of serviced workspaces, offices that provide tenants quick and easy workplace solutions, armed with pretty much everything a workplace needs.
It allows us to a low operational cost management perspective. It gives us the flexibility to expand. It gives us the flexibility to operate 24/7. We have good IT connectivity. We have good security from the IT reasons. Anytime I can expand. I can cut down my operations, and Riga support us in running those operations from here.
In Mumbai, serviced offices have become quite a rage. Apart from being a go-to solution for startups and SMEs, such offices provide the ideal setting for flexible working and an address for your business card. At one of its Mumbai centers, Sahil Verma, the COO of Regis, has tracked the growth of the company's India operations for nearly 2 years. The 25-year-old Luxembourg-based firm has taken the serviced office industry to some major Indian cities like Mumbai, Pune and Chennai. And although such offices provide an ideal cost-effective solution for startups, Sahil believes that serviced offices can actually cater to two types of clientele.
So we've seen our offices occupied by entrepreneurs and being used by small medium enterprises, but equally being used by large corporations who want to establish project teams or who want to come and try out doing business in a new country and do not want to invest in setting up an infrastructure. And this is exactly what Twitter has chosen to do with us. They've set up a small office here while they assess the opportunity in the Indian market.
With large unsold inventory in commercial real estate across markets, serviced offices are also being looked at as a solid option to attract tenants. With several companies on a downsizing drive, the emphasis lies in providing a product for this range of requirement. Such products have also begun seeing a slew of innovations, like these ThinkPods for privacy. And with agencies like Regis ready to bring in the tenants, another winner in this trend is the commercial developer.
Rather than looking for low rental spaces, so either he joins in as a partner or he himself starts up or ties up with any of these agencies. For him, it's a assured income. Plus, these companies, they come in at a very low rental, but on a long-term basis. So it really is a win-win for everybody, I feel.
The biggest USP that such serviced offices come equipped with is simply the fact that their audiences are as eclectic as they get. And that's because from startups to MNCs, the need for quick, easy and ready-to-occupy workplace solutions is one and the same. For all you know, the concept of such plug-and-play offices may soon be the future of our office space markets. With camera person Vinayak Parkar in Mumbai and camera person Ravi in Chennai, this is Jude Sanat for NDTV.
From the best in homes to the best in the hospitality space. On our show today, we bring you the making of this breathtakingly beautiful spa at Mövenpick Hotel in Bangalore. The Sohum Spa won the NDTV Design and Architecture Award presented by Grohe, not just for being an architectural marvel, but for beautifully blending South Indian temple architecture and Western planning to bring alive your senses as you step in.
Step into the Sohum Spa and you are in a different world altogether. The statue of Sri Dhanvantari, or the primordial god of wealth, welcomes you, and a calm, serene feeling fills up your senses. Inspired by ancient South Indian temple architecture and Sri Lankan style architecture of Channa Daswate, proficiently blended with simplistic modern-day architectural style, this is a holistic healing space. The layout of the spa has been inspired by the Pradakshina or Parikrama theme of Indian temples, where you walk on a circular path around the deity. Predominant use of indigenous materials like old timber, Kadapa stone, black granite and copper-beaten light fittings all reflect the architect Kaushik Mukherjee's love and loyalty towards sustainability and making a green statement in style by being ethnic while being modern and chic.
To be able to deliver a look that I had in mind, which is the ancient South Indian temples, and to be able to adapt that into a spa space. Spa is a temple of body and soul, and you go through various treatments and you get that sort of thing, which was not very difficult to connect, but to get the essence and the look and feel that you get in an ancient South Indian temple, which is beaten copper, painted surfaces, the stone, and the timber, which is what I have played with, to be able to give that inherent quality of the temple architecture which is reflected in the spa.
Staying true to his style, Kaushik Mukherjee used the expertise of Kalamkari painters to replicate the feel and look of hand-painted ceilings in ancient temples in the ceilings of the spa. The ceiling panel has the tree of life that represents the coming together or union of the body, mind, heart and soul. Exclusively developed antique sputum lamps in brass adds to the rustic feel of the space, with traditional timber furniture brought in from Sri Lanka. The use of beaten copper for light fittings softly light up the ceilings and the stone-clad walls. The geometric design of these fittings have been conceptualized to blend temple architecture and modern-day beauty. Located on the first floor of Mövenpick Hotel Spa in Bangalore, the Sohum Spa has 6 rooms for your spa treatment with separate rooms for hydrotherapy spa.
Space doesn't make you diminutive or something. It gives you a feeling that you belong there. It's just you blend in and you feel relaxed the moment you enter it. So it's very well architectured to make customer feel homely.
The elements of beauty, simplicity and functionality is the underlying theme of this award-winning architectural design of the spa. With camera person Govind Murthy in Bangalore, Oinitam Oja, NDTV.
Wasn't that a beautiful spa property? On that note, let's take a small break. Come right back for a home improvement segment. Learn how to keep your home dust-free.